Oh, bummer, dude. You have a time machine and somehow got programmed to this crap diner?
I must admit, I am quite taken with steampunk.
Oh, steampunk. Right, I remember that trend. It happened for like 10 seconds back in 2000 and are you kidding me? Dude, seriously, you were sitting in a public place tapping on an oldie typewriter? What are you, in the League of Extraordinarily Pretentious Gentlemen?
Aren't you being a little aggressive?
Yep. That's how people are here in the present, where we live. But don't get me wrong, I'd like to go back in time, too. Maybe stop 9/11 or that creep who had sex on my shoe.
Steampunk? Are you fucking kidding me? My ex-wife was into steampunk. Huh. My ex-wife. What a fucking cunt. Greetings. I am Creepy Ghoul and you are watching Creepy Ghoul Vision from Scarborough, Ontario, Canada. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you've caught my 2 videos that I posted this weekend. Here's the third right here. This one, I've got a What's in My Bags video here. I got 2 bags to uncover for you guys. Throughout the video in the background we have the instrumental ambient sounds of Evil Spectre, a close and personal friend of mine's project. Evil Spectre, raw, primitive, underground, obscure instrumental black metal. You like it, hit me up and I will send you a copy. Because that's how it goes, man. Gotta get the shit out there. It ain't about the you-know-what. But yeah. So, before the holidays, you know, in my venture out there, looking for, you know, gifts for other people, I discovered this new record shop in the city, like less than... God, like about 20 minutes away from me here. It's actually not a new record shop. Apparently they've been there for like 10 years. I only found out about it like less than a month ago. So I popped in and yeah, it's a pretty cool record shop, I gotta say. They carry it, it's called Pop Music. What a name for a record shop. Pop Music Records and Tees. They sell, it's all records. They sell t-shirts. Mostly records and t-shirts. They got like caps and like socks and like little things like that. Here it is right here. I can recommend. They'll get a pretty good Google review from moi. Pop Music, 345 Broadview Avenue. It's about 20 minutes away from the Batcave here. I would recommend. It's all brand new shit. There's no used stuff in there. It's all brand new. If you're just starting your record collection and you're into the new stuff, like the new, like as opposed to used, then I would recommend going to this place. Their selection and prices for, say, domestic, regular shit, they do order, and they have like a club, a points system thingy, whatever. I signed up for it. I figured I'd pop in there, not so much for myself, but maybe for getting records for other people type of thing. But yeah, check them out if you're in my neck of the woods. Pop Music Records and Tees. Pretty cool shop. Cool chicks behind the counter as well. There you go. So I did some shopping for others, and then I did find some loot for myself here. And well, here's the first what's in my bag. Right here. They got their own bags right there. They got their own record bags too, but I got like tons of record bags. I got like so much record bags. Last thing I need is another record bag. But record bags, however, are instant collector's items. Yes, they are. There's only a limited amount of them are made. Okay, so let's pull something out here. What do we got here? We got some Ramones stuff. We got a pair of Ramones socks. Yeah, talk about marketing, eh? I do love novelty socks, and while I do love the Ramones, give me live Ramones any fucking day of the week, man. I mean, I do have a small selection of studio Ramones. I do have a small section of Ramones demos, but I much prefer Ramones live, like the demo eras and live. Like, I just... The studio stuff to me, honestly, truthfully, I find weak in comparison to the live recordings, man, where it's just fucking pure energy and just like the songs just sound better. Anyways, I got a pair of Ramones socks, classic logo right there. Tommy, Johnny, Joe, Joey, Dee Dee. Like, I should know that. Yeah, figured why the fuck not. It was either this or Run DMC, but I'll stick to the black and white. I got some, I got picked up one of their cards. There's a card right there with their credentials right there. And for those of you scanners out there, I don't know if you're going to be able to scan that. But anyhow, there we go. Derek Antonio, founder. I think he was in there. He looked very familiar to me. Like, I've seen him at like record shows or something like that, but didn't say anything. I got a couple of t-shirts and stuff. So they got specials going on. So basically, I think it was, what was it? You buy 2 t-shirts, and if you buy like a 3rd t-shirt or a pair of socks even, you get 20% off. How the fuck are you gonna go wrong with that? So I ended up getting 2 t-shirts, and I grabbed the Ramones socks, and I ended up getting like 20% off my bill. Like, fuck, man. That's what I'm talking about. So, check this out. A shirt that I've wanted for quite a while now. It's been on my radar. T-shirts in this day and age are so goddamn expensive. $34.99. Fuck, but where else are you gonna get this, right? Locally at that. They had my size large. I got the Police Ghost in the Machine shirt right there. This album here means something to me. It takes me back to my childhood, whereas it was probably the first Police album that I ever heard, and I particularly like this album. It's a very dark album, especially the Spirits in the Material World track. Pretty fucked up logo too. I spent a good portion of my childhood trying to decipher what the fuck that means, and we're talking like I'm like in public school, like early mid public school here. My uncle back in the day in the 80s used to live with us, and he was a member of the Columbia Record and Tape Club. How many of you are old enough to remember the Columbia Record and Tape Club, which then became the Columbia CD Club, I think it was called. Anyhow, this album showed up one day, and I was pretty much listening to what he was listening to in the basement there on his record player, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, man. I was just like totally into that song. We are spirits in the material world. Da-na, da-na-na-na-na-na. Fucking A. This album stuck with me throughout my entire life. Ghost in the Machine, the Police. And I'll show you, they got their custom tags right there, pop music. And there's the price right there. It's a pretty pricey shirt. But at 20% off, man, fuck yeah. Next shirt I got was pretty much the shirt I actually went in for. They do have a website. Their website's pretty cool. I'll put the link in the description box below for their website. Check it out. That's how I found this one right here. And I paid like, I think 2 visits to the store, actually. Yeah, two times I've been. Talk about something from my childhood. Let me tell you something right now. There it is right there. The classic Licensed to Ill Beastie Boys logo. And $32.99 with 20% off. Fucking A. But look at that. What I like about that, it's not just a fucking t-shirt. That's like official, like Beastie Boys shit right there. You gotta love that. Was this, what was this? Oh, fuck, that is official police stuff. Love that. I love that as opposed to a tag. Fruit of the Loom tag or whatever. It's the official shit. I'll tell you something. Back when Licensed Ill first came out, let me tell you something right now. I had a buddy, Gary. This was grade 4 for me, I think. Grade 4, I think. And I got a dub of that cassette. And holy fuck, man, it changed my entire life. Holy crap. I remember my teacher complained to my parents that I was Beastie Boy crazy. And that I was. I mean, fuck, man. I remember ripping off just actually down the street here. I don't know if it's still there. A garage, a car lot, like a car garage type of thing, mechanics. I ripped off a VW, a Volkswagen symbol off in front of a Volkswagen car that was there. I remember I still have it to this day. It's probably buried in my parents' basement. And I had like a chain, like, you know those combo locks on the chain that was covered in heavy plastic that we used to lock up our BMX bikes? Yeah, I had a couple of those chains, and I made like a medallion out of it, like Mike D wore. Anyways, yeah, I had the black sunglasses, and I tried to find one of the Mike D hats. I was Beastie Boy crazy, man, and any fucking magazine I got my hands on back then, I used to cut out Beastie Boys shit. I had pinups all over my wall, and next to, like, I had like pinups of pages of Thrasher magazine on my wall as a kid, and like all Beastie Boys shit and Thrasher magazine shit. That was my room. Beastie Boys. There you go. And yes, of course, I got some records. Check this out, eh? I kind of sort of debated. That was it. I kind of sort of debated on these because I've got the OGs. But I'll tell you something right now. I actually didn't even know about these until I walked into this store. Twitch by Ministry. This is my favorite era of the band. The Twitch era. Every day is Halloween. Which I feel is a very overrated song come the Halloween season and compilations and whatnot. Like that, and that I don't understand. Well, that I do understand, but what I don't really understand is why is Party Time by 45 Grave on like every fucking Halloween compilation. Like years ago I found out what that song actually meant. Like, okay, fine. Do you want to party? Blah, 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 whatever, Return of the Living Dead, I get it. But the actual song is not about that. In fact, I got chills. Look at that. I swear to God, look at that. My hair is like standing up thinking about what that song means, which I'm not going to talk about here. But if you really want to know what that song means, look it up. You won't like it. You better not fucking like it, because I don't like it. But let's get back on track here. The Twitch era is my favorite era of Ministry right there. The EBM, industrial. Here it is right here, double LP. Not a gatefold, but a double LP. It's got the bonus tracks. It's got like the over-the-shoulder 12-inch version and the Isle of Man version 2 right there, along with the actual Twitch album right there. I really wanted this as a playing copy. Now, in my opinion, that's kind of sort of decently priced. I did pull out my phone while I was in the store and I looked it up and I'm like, you know what? Holy fuck. $56.99. That's the cheapest I've seen it for. Like, holy fuck. That says something. I saw it for more than this US. And even some of the local shops and the Canadian shops were selling it for like a couple bucks more than that. Like, holy shit. Wow. And apparently I read some reviews about this on Discogs, and it's been getting some fucking sick-ass, crazy, amazing reviews. The recordings and the transfer and whatnot. Really happy to have this. I don't know if I have this single. the bonus track single. If I do, not a big deal. But yeah, really happy to have an updated version of Twitch with extras, most definitely. If it didn't have the extras, I wouldn't even bother, tell you the truth. But here it is right here. Limited edition Ministries Classic 1986 album on 2 LPs. Includes original album recut from master tapes, but plus bonus rare out-of-print 12-inch mixes. Over the shoulder, we believe, just like you. Fuck yeah, man. I can't wait to spin this, most definitely. Okay. And you know what I like? I'll tell you what I like. A little detail. The devil is in the details. Look at that. Right there. It says on 2 LPs as opposed to 2 vinyls or vinyl. There it is right there, folks. Check it out right here. Check it out right here. I was cleaning up. Had some time off this holiday season, cleaning up my place, and I found, speaking of record bags, I found a record bag, which I didn't even know I had. I actually had 2 of these. I never even used it. I bought it back in the day when the getting was good from a record store we have down here called Sonic Boom Records. And here it is right here. Bart fucking Simpson. Don't call them vinyls, man. You got that right, motherfucker. You got that right. I remember back in the day I wanted the t-shirt to this, but they only had it in white, and I don't wear white t-shirts. Anyhow, second record I got at, what's it called? Pop Music? Yeah, Pop Music. Is my second favorite album by Ministry, which came right after that. The Land of Rape and Honey right there. It's a fucking kick-ass sick album. Every track on this album delivers, and you know it right there, and it's got like the bonus tracks on it as well. Limited edition Ministries Classic 1988 album on 2 LPs. Includes original album recut from the master tapes, plus bonus rare out-of-print 12-inch mixes featuring Stigmata, You Know What You Are, the Land of Rape and Honey. This is a fucking great album right here, man. I'm telling you. $56.99. Normally, Creepy Ghoul does not pay this amount for a fucking album in this day and age. It's got to be something really fucking special. I figure I got the Twitch. I'm going to get the Land of Rape and Honey right there. If Psalm 69 comes out with something like this, I would debate it. I do love Psalm 69. I probably wouldn't go past Psalm 69, to be honest with you. But I would probably get it as part of the trilogy here. But yeah. And I did check. I do have some of these 12-inch standalone mixes on LP. There we go, right there. Front and back. No different from the original. But yeah, double shot of Ministry. Okay, so that's it for Pop Music Record Shop. Pretty cool shop. Definitely, most definitely. Okay, so the next What's in My Bag comes from Adonis Grocery Store. No! This was the only bag they had, so I had to take it, which is fine. Thank you, guys. The almighty Vinegar Syndrome Toronto in the Roncesvalles area. If you come to Toronto and you're into this shit, you gotta go to Vinegar Syndrome. Tell them Creepy Ghoul sent you. They'll be ecstatic, okay? I'm gonna show you. I recently went to Vinegar Syndrome. This is just before the holidays, actually, and I got some stuff. Okay. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. The Uninvited on VHS, right there, party people. Now, I've showcased this film on my channel before. I've got it on Criterion DVD, Criterion Blu-ray. Oh fuck, that was hard to get. I walked in and I was like, I gotta have it on VHS, man. Like, wow, the Uninvited. That's how you've gotta say it. I'll tell you what this is about very briefly. You guys want a fucking, like, sick ghost story? shot and filmed in glorious black and white. This is it right here. This is it right here. You've seen 13 Ghosts, the original. Don't bother with that fucking remake. You've seen films like that. You've seen films like, there's one that comes to my mind, oh fuck, The Haunting. The original fucking Haunting. Those are two, you've got to watch the original Haunting, not the fucking remake. Don't even bother. Watch the original Haunting. And then watch this film, back to back. The Uninvited. Right there. One of the greatest ghost story films ever made. Extremely effective, shot in black and white, in glorious black and white, as I would say. Check it out. A creepy ghoul recommendation. Today, tomorrow, forever. The Uninvited. Because creepy ghoul said so. Another addition to the Blu-ray collection. I've got just under 300 Blu-rays now. I'm not putting a number on the collection, I'm just saying. Vinegar Syndrome used section. I got Horror Express. You've got to watch Terror Train and this literally back to back. Two fucking amazing train horror films right here. Yeah, we got Peter Cushing. We got Christopher Lee. I'm going to show you the inside right here. It even comes with a really, really amazing, nice booklet. Little card there. I'm going to briefly show you the booklet because I have to here. You got to see this. There's the back of it right there. Things like this always catch me with Blu-rays. If it's got a nice extensive booklet, bonus if it's got reversible cover art, which it does. I like this one right here. It's from Arrow Video. Arrow's good for that, eh? They're good for reversible cover art. There's that side. It actually came with that side. I much prefer this side right here. Yeah, love the reversible cover art. These are the things I look for in a Blu-ray collection. Blu-ray. I'm very fussy in particular with what goes in my Blu-ray collection. I mostly go for the obscure, hard to find horror that I wouldn't walk in anywhere and really find. At $25, that was a no fucking brainer. And Arrow's really good for this too. And another thing I look for is what Arrow's good for. Mountain of fucking features. It could be something as simple as like trailer, TV spots, interviews, commentary, and whatnot. But yeah, this is a classic right here. Horror Express. And another one to look out for is Terror Train. I don't even know which one I like better. This is fucking awesome. Okay, what do we got here? I got some patches actually. I'm gonna show you some patches before I get to some other stuff in here. What's in my bag? What's in my Vinegar Syndrome bag? I got a couple patches. Chris from Vinegar Syndrome never ceases to amaze me, man. The guy knows exactly what to order. I'm telling you, he's like the brother I never had. Here it is right here. I talked about starting a horror jacket, strictly all horror pins and patches and whatnot. These are two welcomed additions to my jacket, which I'm going to start working on probably in the new year. Here is the tarot, and you guys know me, I love tarot. The devil. I don't know where he gets these patches from, but they're really nice patches. And this one here, it looked like it glowed in the dark, but I guess it didn't. But it kind of like illuminates. Needs no introduction. Evil Dead 2. There we go right there. That's a pretty cool little skull right there. I like that. So I got some patches for my horror jacket. It's going to be like more of like a trench coat type of thing. I do have a trench coat over there that I'm going to be working on. So I got a couple more things in my Vinegar Syndrome bag to show you guys. Here is a Screamin' Jay Hawkins record that I didn't have. I know what people say, that if you have one Screamin' Jay Hawkins record, you got them all type of thing. Not necessarily. I mean, there's different versions and different sequences of his compilations and albums type of thing. This one got me because, well, I know for a fact I don't have this one. I've seen this one in passing. 180 gram audiophile pressing, collector's LP series. I like that. No word of vinyl, just LP. That's what we call them back in the 80s and shit. Even the 70s. At Home with Screamin' Jay Hawkins, including I Put a Spell on You, and more. There it is right there. This guy was a nut. This guy was a fucking nut. I'm telling you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to fucking spin this one. Rocks, rolls, grunts, groans, shouts, screams. Screamin' Jay Hawkins coming at you on Creepy Ghoul Vision. Alright, what else we got? We got one more item in here for all you horror people out there. I hope there's some horror people out there watching my video. Check this out. Love me a good bath mat. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nicer? I gotta stand up for this one. Check this out, eh? Friday the 13th, final chapter. Really great fucking chapter in the Friday the 13th franchise. Fucking love it. There it is right there. Bath mat. I'm not gonna use this in my bathroom though. I'll put it in my VHS jam room. This is really cool, man. Yeah, Chris, man, at Vinegar Syndrome knows how to do it. Look at that. That's a really wicked quality mat right there. Love it. And that concludes this episode of What's in My Bags. Thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with my shit, my commentary, and guys, please always remember and do not forget that Creepy Ghoul Vision was created by you and me, going down in YouTube history. That's right, party people. You like to party? Yeah, we like to party. We like to do cocaine. Stay weird.